we're here. We're here. We're queer.
Yeah.
uh, tickle- Are we not?
What?
Do not tag me in that shit, god. What is up, people? Welcome to the first MUYDGASA.
There we
It's
go.
monthly now.
That's
Yeah,
It's
it's
monthly.
monthly.
multi now.
We have
That's,
Sid, Arav with the
I
egg cut. It looks like an egg.
Why are we doing the
yeah,
May? Why are we doing the May Mute Gasa like a week into June?
because that's our style. We're late all the time.
Which
All
is
right.
that?
Now
sure.
introduce the last
Oh my god.
person.
Yeah, and then we
Mm.
have Trisha. She's severely depressed right now. Okay.
Yeah, she's just existing as
Yeah.
yeah,
Don't ask why, or
yeah.
do we just
I
want to
will tell
spawn?
you why. Look at this
Up.
shit.
Oh, gross.
These are
Oh
What are
notes.
those? Economics or
Notes.
what is that?
wow,
Accounts.
that's a lot of notes. That's a lot of
Accounts. All
notes.
right. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a lot of notes. Yeah,
Some
Right.
vacation guy over here. I don't care.
yeah.
Good for you, buddy. Good for you. You're living that life. All right.
Uh,
So hello, welcome back to monthly updates you don't give a shit about because weed gossip was too hard to maintain. I'm Sid. Welcome back. It's been a while. Yeah.
alright.
All right. And as you can see, the whole weed gossip cast is here. All of us. No one
For
is
once.
missing.
Yeah.
No one is
Sure.
missing. No one. Not one person. Are you guys getting what I'm trying to say here? Basically, what we're doing here is that we have taken out the reading, watching, and playing segment, put that into another series. Hi, Prisha. And
We have?
what we, yeah, and what we are doing is now this is just entirely news. We are going full-fledged Daniel Green ripoff. All right. So welcome back to monthly updates. You don't give a shit about. Say hi, Arav. Say hi, Prisha. Say hi, Ari. We're back, bitches.
Hello.
We are back. So where do we start?
Okay.
Let's get on with it.
You
The
guys are
news.
not
All
cool.
right. So, Prisha, if you want to jump in on this, please do. But for now, I'm going to cover this, which is first of all, we have uh, news that I think it was leaked by either Collider or Variety that The Wheel of Time was cancelled. And this is unfortunately, look in my air quotes, true. And I have opinions on this, but I don't think I'm qualified to have opinions on this. Which, while The Wheel of Time is my favorite book series of all time and thereby my favorite story of all time, I have not watched the show. At least I have tried. I have tried to, and I have never gotten past the first episode because of how god awful that first episode is. It's bad. It's bad, people.
Okay.
So, all right. So what we have here, this is very interesting because season three, which just came out, and by just came out, I mean like 3 months ago. I have no idea how long it's been.
Mm.
Which just came out has been the best received season of the show. It has a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes, and yet I have seen a lot of pushback on it as well, because I think many people were disappointed with the ending. Many people thought that there was a lot of colorism in the show because they were just killing black characters, and there were so many changes to the original books. Like characters who didn't even die in the original books died in this for God knows what reason. And I won't say who, but I know who they are, and I am very angry at that because some of those characters, their character arcs had just started at the point where they are
Really?
in the books. Yes, yes.
It's not that
And
deep, Sid.
it is that deep. It's deeper than I'm making it out to be. Shut up. But um imagine if you were like watching the Harry Potter movies and they just like killed off Neville right before the Deathly Hallows. It's a bad analogy, but it works, I think.
So basically, it's
And
like if someone killed me off before my narcissism character developed.
that was there from birth. You were born with a mirror in your hand. You're just like, gaga.
Oh my gosh.
I don't feel so
Yeah,
gay.
Come
we all
on.
are. We're here. We're queer. We're okay.
The only thing we're missing is beer. No.
All right,
Okay.
but yeah, and this is kind of sad because like people have been liking the show more and more and more. But also a main reason for this is because viewership numbers have been plummeting. Because I think, uh, like seasons 1 and 2, they stayed as one of the top viewed shows even like weeks after their 8 episode run had finished. Whereas this one kind of dropped, like kind of lowered really quickly. I think now it's gone back up, but speculations were starting even before this was confirmed. Like people were like worried that it hadn't been renewed like half a month after season 3 ended, and I thought they were just being kind of paranoid because this season was doing really well so far, as far as what I could see. No, they were not being paranoid, it turns out. They were completely justified.
Mm-hmm.
I zoned out.
Uh,
What were they justified with?
they were justified for being worried that the show would get cancelled. Um,
So, like, is it a bad thing or is it a good thing?
I have no idea because I haven't watched the damn thing.
Oh,
Many book fans are like celebrating. Many show fans are just crying in the corner, and the worst part is like people are like, okay, there's a whole hashtag which is like save Wheel of Time, and that's fine, but people are like putting money into it, which is I'm not sure that's the
also,
best
I have a
idea, but
question.
whatever. You do whatever you want with your money. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have a question. So, like,
Hmm.
this guy in the front, what's his name?
Rand,
Rand is the
like
main
what
character, along
kind
with
of, yeah.
his best friend.
Matt Matt isn't like, they're all
Yeah,
the
Matt.
main characters. Like everyone in the MN's field is a main
So,
character.
shouldn't Matt and Rand be in the starting because they're both the main characters of the book?
In the starting, like,
Like, you
well,
in the front of all the characters.
I guess, but like in the show they have like a much increased focus on Moraine, so that's why they're just like, and because she's Rosamund Pike, so they're just shoving her in the front for
Oh,
recognizability, I guess.
because he's totally in the back. He's like covered by the thing.
The glass columns, you'll realize the
Yeah.
significance of that soon. I
What?
smiled so hard when you will realize the significance of these soon when you get to season 3.
Oh,
Hmm.
Damn.
uh
Oh, that's cool.
okay.
but yeah, uh yeah, so it is a complicated issue. I'm not that sad because I never watched the damn thing in the first place. Prisha, how sad are you?
I never got past the first season, so like, I don't know.
Was that because it sucked so bad, Prisha?
What?
Was that because it was so bad?
I don't know. I feel like I have a really bad. I don't have like a standard for shows. I don't go in expecting anything, so there's nothing for me to be disappointed about.
I guess I have a lot because I've heard the changes that they've made and I hate all of them, pretty much all of them.
I've never had expectations going into a show.
Fair.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right, well, speaking of Prisha, your news now, go.
Oh,
My
Oh.
okay.
segues are really bad.
So season 3 of JJK has been announced, and it was
Hmm.
initially supposed to come earlier, but it was delayed until like next year in spring, as so I've heard, because Mappa's schedule is currently like really busy with like the Chainsaw Man movies and like the other things. So like the initial release date was supposed to be this year, 2025, but because of the production schedule, it was moved to next year. Now, I'm not gonna lie, JJK season 2 wasn't the best of the JJK um, franchise, this anime franchise, but
Yeah.
like it did leave on a huge cliffhanger. But like it wasn't like enough to make me read the manga. But I am excited about JJK because it's gonna be covering the Culling Games arc. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Do you guys have any thoughts on JJK?
I've never
This
watched it.
one,
I'm going to watch it.
yeah, the manga ended recently, right? Like last
Yeah,
year.
it did.
All right. I think Rishikesh said that ending was apparently really disappointing. I don't know though.
Maybe.
Oh,
We'll
interesting.
see.
One of my one of my thoughts on season 2 is the pacing. I feel like the pacing is what really brought down the quality of the show
Mm.
because Mappa really focused on fight scenes this season. And I've heard that
Oh,
really messed up the pacing that the manga had with it.
Hmm.
And well, a lot of fan favorite characters died.
Died. Yeah.
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 fun.
And like we cannot forget the working conditions of the animators. That's their due.
Yeah.
I feel
So
Sadly.
I feel bad for what's to come with like Studio Wit and One Piece because like there's 1,000 chapters of that you're gonna have to animate and
there was like way too much action in the second season. That's my opinion. I'm not sure if
yeah.
everyone thinks like that.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But like the action was so well animated, you can't even be mad.
Hmm. Yeah.
Any of you guys have got any thoughts on this?
No,
No, I'm just excited because I really want to watch it. And there's even more
Adi,
seasons, so more binging. So yeah.
out of ever the optimist, Adi, are you going to read this or watch this or anything this?
Hell no.
Okay.
All right, well, we
Sounds
are
good.
doing that Hunter Hunt. We're doing that Hunter Hunter read along. We're
Yeah,
still
Oh,
we'll
you
doing
do
that.
guys
that.
are doing
Oh,
that?
Yeah, we are. We are.
that's
You
cool.
promised.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
Out
Unless
of
it's
if you,
MUYDGASA,
I
but
would
you're on
opt.
your own still.
All right. Out of I would offer like you should join, but like I know you're taking your time in One Piece already, so I'm just gonna let you
Yeah.
catch up to me on that one. I'm
Aro,
hoping
do you want to bet who will finish One Piece to the latest chapter? Me or you?
Oh,
latest chapter
well,
as in
okay.
like
Let's do it. Let's do it.
closest to me or closest to like the end of the manga so far,
End of the
where it's
manga.
got closest to
The
me,
latest release.
like chapter 1,100 and something something.
I don't know what is the latest release chapter.
Chapter 1,100 and something something. Just me.
Yeah, that.
That
Okay.
okay.
Wasn't Arav also taking his time with Percy Jackson?
Oh, I was
Uh,
taking my time. All right. I haven't even
yeah.
finished it.
Oh my
How's
god,
that
how?
going, buddy?
It's been a
It's
year.
going. It's going.
It's been
Sure, it's
more than a
going.
year.
How long has it been since you've read even like a page of that book?
It's. I think last year, maybe. No, 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 no. It couldn't be that far. Couldn't be that far. I don't know. Okay, but the point is, I'll finish it at some point.
Well, let's
Guys, should
at
I
least
grow my nails a little longer and then put nail polish on, or should I put nail
Yes,
polish on
yes.
right now?
Wait. You
that
should wait.
one, what you just
Yeah.
said.
Okay.
All right. Repeat that question after we're done because like I did not hear you. Out of you will never finish it. You're probably gonna finish it after Rothfuss releases with the Doors of Stone. All right.
Mhm.
Speaking of out of, here's One Piece season 2. Out of, you are going. Have you watched this yet or the
What have
release
I
trailer
watched?
or
I
the have you
haven't
watched
watched the
like the
release
chopper thing?
trailer because.
One go.
Okay, so One Piece season 2 news. That's Tony Chopper on your screen right now.
Why do you
We
say it
can.
so weird?
I don't know.
What?
Tony. I don't know
You
how to
sound
say
like
it
one of those weird
normally.
AI
How's
news people.
that? Okay, see, okay.
Tony Chopper.
Tony Chopper.
Tony
Down
Chopper.
his
I don't
chatter.
know. Okay, I just need to. I don't know. But yes, Michaela Hoover will be voice
Michaela.
acting. Yeah, Michaela Hoover will be voice acting Chopper in the season 2 of One Piece. And Michaela Hoover has actually voice acted Floor in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and will be playing
Holy
Cat
shit! What?
Bane in the upcoming Spider-Man movie. I mean Superman
Oh my
movie.
god.
So that's cool.
Wait, she was in Guardians 3?
Yeah. She voice acted Floor.
Aro, we can tell that you're literally reading off the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. How else am I supposed to know that information? I don't watch Marvel.
Can you?
But what?
Floor is Jesus, Floor. I'm not gonna say anything but Floor.
I
All
think she
right.
died. But
Like, at least be
yeah,
subtle about it.
yeah. I see.
Floor.
But that's all there is
Floor.
to it. they released a trailer where Chopper actually introduces himself and tells everyone about the season 2, which is cool.
Yeah,
His
I think he looks
personality is
pretty good.
actually spot on. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah, they
Yeah.
got all of his quirks. They got he's hiding the wrong way. He's doing a little dancing when he gets complicated, and he's just like, "Shut up." It's Olive.
It's
He's
awesome.
Olive, but like smarter and cuter, and also less Olive.
Yeah,
Why
that's
is he
me.
a furry?
But see, you know what? I like this because it's like
He is a
Detective Pikachu,
reindeer.
right? Detective
Yeah.
Pikachu's same model. So I
Yeah,
like
but
this. I like this approach.
yeah, but like
Alright.
me personally, it looks ugly. Please,
No, shut up.
Pikachu look kind of cute. This looks ugly.
Are you
Pikachu did
quoting
like
right now? Are you quoting that freak of nature right now?
I'm quoting like I can understand why for him it looks ugly, but for me, like from eyes perspective, I guess it isn't pleasant to look at. I wouldn't want
He
to
Mhm.
looks
stare
better
at this
in.
on my TV.
I will say he looks better while he's in motion because his pose with the eyes right now is kind of weird.
Yeah. It was like,
Yeah.
hey lads. Jeez.
Out of
Yeah.
what?
Alright, we can continue. Continue on.
Like even then,
Why did you
he's it it looks like he's
why
made out of the same material as his hat, which is
he might
He
be
actually
He
might be.
reminds,
why.
he looks like Paddington.
Oh
that's
right.
Okay, no,
good. I'm fine with that.
Paddington was cute. This one
Yeah.
is a freak.
That's so real.
Yeah.
You know, I went to see Paddington in the theaters, and he
Oh
was
nice,
so
how was
cute.
it? Of course he
It
was.
was so cute. He was so cute.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah, it's
lost
See,
city
that's
of
Paddington.
gold, but it's actually just oranges.
Oh
see, that's
wow,
what I'm
Marmalade.
that's
saying.
awesome.
Paddington is
Marmalade.
cute. This is uh,
I like it honestly. Like in motion, he looks much better. Trust me. Trust
He's
me.
like Paddington but thinner.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
manga, he was like
impoverished
much chubbier.
Paddington.
He was he didn't get his marmalade, but like in the manga, he was like much chubbier. So
Yeah.
I'll say that much.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh, but
Wait.
like yeah, Chopper is one of my favorite characters. I can't wait to see him in live action. So
Chopper.
like this is gonna be really important because like I think the season is going to end on Drum Island, and then the next season will just be like
Oh yeah, you're
Alabasta.
right. They
Hmm.
nerfed him. What the hell?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I can't wait to see how he looks like throughout the whole season. I was a bit like off on the voice at first, but like as it went on, I as I watched it more, I liked it more. So now I'm at
Mhm.
a point where I actually kind of like this, and I'm going to be watching One Piece season 1 soon because you're not supposed to watch One Piece season 1 if you haven't read up till Water 7 because it has spoilers for the Water 7
What's
saga.
Water 7?
Oh, it
It's
does.
this it's a saga in One Piece. It's the fourth
So
saga.
like
It's the
which
one I just
chapter?
finished. It's peak. It's like chapter 400. Like it starts like after Sky. I don't know the chapter numbers. Whatever.
Rough estimate, like 600, 500, 400.
Each saga is about like 100 chapters or so.
So like 500.
No, this is the fourth saga. So
Okay, so like
440. I
450.
think.
Uh, it starts
Yeah. I think
322.
Alabasta. It starts 322 and it ends at 440 something. I'm pretty sure, or 420 or something.
It says 374.
Are you looking at
Can you
the
open
arc
it
or the
up
saga?
properly?
Oh, arc, not the saga. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
the
Then
saga. Yeah, the saga ends at 441. Yeah,
yeah, I,
What's
nailed
the
it.
and,
difference between an arc
and
and a saga? Isn't
so
it
an
the
arc
same?
is like a smaller story, and like the saga is like a bunch of arcs as
Also,
one
basically,
whole story.
arcs are part of sagas.
Yes, yeah. Like East Blue,
Story is
you
broken
have
down. Story is broken down into sagas, and sagas have arcs.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like
Okay.
each arc is like a different island and stuff building up to the big thing. Except like I think Skypia was just 2 arcs because of that.
Hmm.
So, Water 7, there are 4 different arcs. Except the second arc is just the same place as the second. The last arc is the same place as the second arc. So, whatever. All right. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. Otto, what do you think? you barely
I
spoke about
think
this
I'm
whole
pretty
thing.
happy with this too. Chopper was I like Chopper's backstory a lot. I like the whole thing. Yeah, it was really cool. So I'm excited to
My
see it
yeah,
live action for sure.
my three favorite backstories now are Nami, Chopper, and Robin's.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know Robin, but like yeah.
you will
I was
find out and you will love it.
hmm
Trisha, you will find out too, and I hope you love it. I have no idea
You should. Why aren't you pressuring Adi into reading it? Why only me? What is
because I've
this?
already
This
gotten, I've already pulled Adi into Hunter x Hunter, and you read manga already. So,
And also
but
One
like,
Piece is just not for me.
what do you mean? What do you mean? How is it not for you, Adi?
Yeah. It has like how many chapters again?
1,100 and something.
Yeah, I'm not reading all that. I'm not reading all that, buddy.
All right,
Jeez.
fine. Uh, but once you're done with Hunter x Hunter, I will peer pressure you eventually. I'll get to you, buddy. Uh,
I'm
does
not
anyone
reading all
want to
that,
read
buddy. Trust
Berserk
me, bro.
with me?
maybe, but like I know there's
I
a lot of
might.
like graphic stuff, so I will consider
We'll do it
Sid,
like
Yes.
3 volumes
I'll
at a
also.
time.
Sid, the
three
graphic
volume.
stuff
Okay, I can do that.
is limiting you. You gotta play Cyberpunk, man. Please.
I
Okay,
would be
see,
down,
see,
Tisha.
I see. I can read it. I can read that kind of stuff. I can't like look at it like as the point of like where I am. So it's like that's why I'm a bit averse to it. But I really want to read it because a lot of my favorite booktubers love it, and there's a series I want to read called Sun Eater, which takes a lot of inspiration from it. So I really do want to read it. It's just that is kind of like I'm considering whether I want to risk that stuff. You know what I mean?
hmm
I have a cousin who's read it, so I will ask him. We have gone on the biggest tangent of all time. All right, next piece of news. Adi.
The Cyberpunk sequel has entered pre-production. This is amazing news because so far like the Cyberpunk sequel, so far it's been called Cyberpunk Orion. That's that's been in its this planning stages. So the fact that it's finally gone into pre-production suggests that like it might release sooner than we expect. Because like Cyberpunk in itself was in development hell for like quite a long time. So
Yeah.
the planning stage of this game was like quite long. So the fact that the sequel has entered pre-production at such an early stage suggests we could see a release by maybe I'm betting 2028 probably.
Wow. 2028. Damn.
Yeah, if they really go through with it, 2028 probably.
Yeah. Damn.
But
Okay.
then again, maybe 2050. Who knows?
That's crazy.
They
Yeah.
also like shared this graph of like how many people are working on like different games. They have like 411 working on The Witcher 4, which is obvious. It's coming out soon, I think. I
hmm
think they have this 84 working on this Cyberpunk 2 right now, 49 on Sirius, which is another one of their games. 17 on Hadar, I think I pronounced that right. Right? And the rest of the 707, the rest in the 707 developers are working on like shared services or other projects. So you can see that like CD Projekt Red is really throwing a lot of stuff at the board, seeing what sticks, which is great. They made a lot of money with Cyberpunk. We need more games, but yeah. There's
Yeah.
also a Cyberpunk 2077 DLC, which might like they confirmed it in like a recent live stream. So that's going to be amazing. DLC is just free update. But there are rumors that there might be an expansion, another expansion. We know that CD Projekt Red is really good at expansions. It's what they do. Ooh, Phantom
Mhm.
Liberty, hello.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, great news all around. CD Projekt Red, my heart belongs to you. I take it.
Let's go.
It's like
Awesome.
right here, right?
Hmm.
Ow.
Yeah.
Last month, Joe Abercrombie's latest book came out, and if you don't know,
Where did he go? Oh,
I'm a
oh,
big Joe
oh,
Abercrombie
shit.
fan.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Sid, it's not that
so
deep. Just talk about the book.
Hey, I'm a
Crazy.
big Joe Abercrombie fan. Dumbbell.
Have you read any
I
books
need
of his?
I need to show
No.
my passion.
You can just be like,
That's a
hey,
lot
I
of
have
books.
I have tons of books.
I so recently James Cameron has announced that his company has picked up the rights to adapt The Devils. And apparently, James Cameron is also a pretty big Joe Abercrombie fan, which is pretty fun. And Devils is his latest book, and it is getting adapted by James Cameron. So, have any of you watched a James Cameron movie? I haven't yet. So,
What are
you
his
haven't watched
movies? Maybe I've watched some.
Titanic,
What's his name?
Avatar, James
Oh, then we
Cameron.
have. You guys haven't watched that
Okay.
shit?
No, no,
You haven't watched
I watched
Titanic?
Avatar. I watched.
no.
I mean, sorry, Titanic. I watched Titanic.
Avatar?
No,
I
I watched
watched.
The Last Airbender. Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's probably better. But like
Avatar, director. What's his name again? Oh,
James
James
Cameron.
Cameron.
Yeah, and this is pretty
No,
exciting because James Cameron is obviously a
you
pretty
haven't watched
big
the
name.
Terminator?
No, I have not. I am very uncultured when it comes to movies. So, this is very exciting because obviously James Cameron is a pretty big name, as we have seen from this one conversation alone, and I'm hoping this will get butts in seats to watch The Devils, and now more people will start reading Joe Abercrombie because he is the goat. And it has been confirmed who the script writers will be, and Joe Abercrombie himself will be writing the script as well as James Cameron writing it as well alongside him. So that will be pretty cool. I'm excited for this. I don't know if I'll watch it, but you know what? It's pretty cool. All right. And any of you have any opinions on this, Prisha? How's Joe Abercrombie going for you? Or should I think we
How
should
do
just
I
move on to the
say
next one?
this? I am still over here.
Oh, nice. She's following my pacing.
No,
No,
Arav,
she's
I'm
probably
not.
faster.
Because I haven't touched this book in weeks.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
neither has he. He hasn't. He just hasn't touched it in months, Prisha.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, but
All
you see,
right.
I'm
So,
different from Arav because I know how to read. So actually, I was just on phone with my friend, and she is a huge Blue Lock fan.
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay. But like, I'm gonna be real with you. I
Oh,
never
right. This is the
finished
sideshow
season
thing.
one.
Like the
You never
sideshow.
watched season 1?
I never finished it. You know how when
Oh,
season
wow.
one first aired, there were like two parts,
Yeah.
12, 12. So like
Yeah.
when for the 12th episode ended, I thought the season ended and it would take a while for the next season to come up. So I went and read the manga,
Oh.
and I reached all the way to the what
I mean, don't
what
say
is
anything. Don't say anything. Just don't say anything.
no, I meant like the arc.
Oh, okay.
Which
I see.
arc I reached up to, not the events. Um, I think it was after Rin had like Isagi had like joined the top three team. So that was where I was at, and then
Is
the
that a
second
spoiler?
part. No, it's not.
Out of this
And then
spoiler,
this.
you've also read it, right?
No, I just muted it. I muted it, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. Okay. It wasn't a spoiler. I'm being honest.
Oh, okay.
You know, Isagi is gonna get into it at one point, right? It's not a spoiler. Everyone knows it's
That's
gonna
still
happen.
a
Into
spoiler.
what?
That is still a spoiler, Prisha.
It's
Oh
like
well, yeah, no, I
saying,
do. No, I do
it's
know
like
that he's
saying
going to get into it.
the hero will
Obviously,
defeat the villain
obviously.
at one
Okay,
point.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
You know, this show is the biggest level of cornball I've seen.
Okay.
Like,
So,
have you ever played
Unfortunately.
soccer with your life on the line? No.
Okay, let me finish. Okay.
Yeah, go on.
So then I thought that was like, I read the manga and then the second part dropped. And I was like, oh shit, there's a second part? I should have waited. And like, I tried to watch the second part, but the football got so boring because I'd already read it. So I knew what was going to happen. And they just kept playing football. And I was like, shit, that's going to happen. That guy's going to go score. That guy's not going to score. And like, it got so boring. At one point, I just dropped the anime.
Wow.
And then I noticed that Netflix was removing it, so I thought I'd binge watch it in like one sitting. And then I had 5 episodes left when it like left Netflix.
Wow, the ending, and that was like I could not stop watching the ending. That's crazy.
No, I just got so bored because I'd already read the manga, right? And I read manga pretty fast. So by the time the second part had dropped, I was well into the story.
Hmm.
So like
Yeah, no,
watching
that's
everything
Didn't the second
happen again. What?
not didn't like the
Watching
second season
everything
have
happen
supposedly have
again.
like
It's
really
like
bad animation? The second
I
season
the
haven't
has
watched it
really
animations
bad
yet.
were bad,
animation.
honestly. It's
you remember who he invited onto the channel, Rudra, a few months ago?
yeah.
Yes, Moxed.
Yeah, he hated the animation of this, if I remember correctly.
Oh
Okay.
Bloody
shit.
hated.
Okay,
Absolute
cool.
slideshow.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. It's pretty decent. Or maybe I'm used
PowerPoint
to like
presentation.
this type of animation, so I don't really notice.
Yeah.
That's true.
I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like season 3 is
But
coming up. I have nothing to say about this, so I don't know why I was given this topic, but yeah.
I think I'm pretty excited, honestly. Yeah, just more
yeah,
content,
Arav, you
more
need to
binge
watch
watching.
season 2 first, too, right?
Yeah, I do need to
Like
watch
my
it.
question is, why do they have such a hard cover for something about soccer?
It's not
Uh,
soft, bro. Their lives are literally on.
Yeah,
It's like their dreams are literally on the line.
yeah. I
Come
mean,
on,
they've been
bro.
training. They've been
Like
wasting years training for what?
like they act
Ari,
like they're gonna die if they don't get it.
I
Yeah,
know,
and
that's what's
Bude.
funny.
Okay. But so yeah, is that all or
Yeah, that's it.
yeah. That's all
all
Oh,
basically.
right,
I gotta
all right,
go in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
all right.
Let's
Ari,
speed this.
let's do the show.
Okay. So the Switch 2 is out. I think it released on 4th of June 2025. And it's a huge release actually. Nobody anticipated it to be this huge because the prices have gone up incredibly. I think it's $550 for the bundle with Mario Kart World, which is set to release with it. Um,
Insane.
yeah, insane. But then it went crazy. There's so many copies being sold, and like the console being sold too. And funny incident happening, but Walmart, they didn't have enough stock to deliver the pre-orders that on
Oh shit.
right.
How the
So
fuck do you not have enough for pre-orders? They're literally pre-orders.
exactly. But then they compensated by adding Pringles and Coke to your Switch order. So basically, they just
They
throw in Coke
compensated
and
by adding Pringles and Coke.
yeah,
That's a very
and
bad
the
compensation.
Switch too, of course. Yeah. So I mean, that's kind of cool. You can just
Not
restock.
really, but okay. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't that delayed, but yeah. That's kind of cool. That's a funny thing. But yeah, otherwise
Hmm.
it's pretty good. There's been really good reception about the console. All previous Nintendo Switch games are running really well on it. Some
Yeah.
of them have been upscaled. The graphics have been upscaled. They've been looking pretty good.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing much to say right now because the exclusive games will roll out throughout the year. So yeah, just
Hmm.
keep an eye out.
The one I'm most excited for is the Donkey Kong one. I think it's called
Yeah,
Bonanza
Donkey
or
Kong
something.
Bonanza. Crazy.
Yeah.
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 Like
All right.
I think I've seen a video on the internet where like one of the Switch 2 Joy-Cons have like already started to get stick drift, which is
Yeah,
Right.
of course
So
they have.
about that also, Nintendo is giving out free replacement policies, same as they did with the Nintendo Switch. Same thing.
Yeah.
You can just switch it back. Yeah.
you know
Well, they can
what's the
switch
best
it.
They can switch it back. Yeah.
what's the best plan of action for this?
Mhm.
But
Buy a PC.
but then you don't get the exclusives. You know what I mean? The exclusives
How
are too
else am I
hard.
sup- How else am I supposed to play Donkey Kong Bonanza?
I mean,
Piracy. That's how.
that's
Get a
not the
PC.
point here.
You're
The
making
point
it
is Legend of Zelda.
where the
There's
DLCs
Pokemon. There's
go.
so many classics.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is like
Piracy.
me
Get a
being a
PC.
Nintendo fan playing a part in this. So, but
Yeah.
anyways, that's all I
Like,
have to say.
all right.
PC.
Ari, do I need to pause or
We,
can
we,
can you
yeah,
just go?
I'll just go off of pure frustration here. We're getting a Harry Potter remake. We're getting Dominic McLaughlin as Harry Potter, Arabella Stanton as Hermione Granger, Alistair Stout as Ron Weasley, So far, I think only these
Mhm.
characters have been revealed. But like, leave alone, leave my movies alone, please. Like, I mean, why are they even remaking them? Most movies are remade like if they have a shit story, or if like they, or if like the effects aren't that good. But like the original Harry
Mhm.
Potter still like stands out even after all these years. So I really don't see a point to remaking this other than pure profit.
The first two movies are especially just like they're just like comfort food,
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
like yeah, it's like the plot does. It's like the ball doesn't actually get rolling until the third or fourth movie.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like it gets serious by the third movie, but like the first two are still like really good. There's a lot of like revisionists about Harry Potter who are just like, oh, it was always bad. I'm like, no, it's still good. It's just that the creator is a piece of shit and they are milking the cash cow as far as they can go. I hate
This
this.
really reminds me of Rockstar Games and GTA Online.
I can't
Just
believe
milk it.
the next generation of kids will grow up watching these movies and not the
They
original.
probably won't. I'm
Yeah,
gonna say they
hopefully
probably
not.
won't. Like,
Hopefully not.
hopefully,
You
I
get
don't think they will
it's like
because
Barbie. No one grew up with like the original Barbie series. That was so
mm,
iconic, but like no one knows. None of the recent like new kids know that.
I feel like if parents want to show their kids Harry Potter at this point, I'll probably still just show them the movies. And I'm not going to be watching this because
But
Yeah,
like Daniel
that's
Radcliffe is like
valid.
so iconic. I'm really curious
see
to see
that's
how this Dominic McLaughlin will actually
I
like
feel like more
fit
than
into his role.
Daniel Radcliffe Cliff and um, Emma Watson.
Ah,
mm.
yeah.
They are
Yeah, I think
irreplaceable
Rupert.
in the
At
mainstream
Rupert,
movies.
okay, you're not mentioning Rupert Grint. Why aren't you mentioning Rupert Grint,
It's like
Prisha? What
I
is up?
kind of
What is up with
forgot.
Rupert Grint? How dare
He's
you?
ginger. He doesn't have a soul. We don't have to mention him.
Oh my
All
gosh,
gingers look
he's
alike.
okay. Hmm.
What? Okay, but like as long like I don't care about the casting, honestly, like this is fine. I'm happy with this. I haven't seen them act. I can't judge them on how they are acting. They seem fine for the role. It's just like I don't want
Okay,
this.
but the main question is who's playing Draco?
Prisha, he's 11. Please don't thirst over him.
What? Don't?
What?
What? What did you just say to me?
Yeah, Prisha, that's in line with your character, I'd say. Go.
What did you say to me? Don't what?
Don't thirst over
All
him.
right, and in
I,
the next piece of news,
okay.
Are you
we
being for
have
real?
gotten.
Are you like guys?
All right,
This is not. This is not
so
it, guys. I'm
I'm
boycotting.
sorry. I'm
No, because like
You
sorry.
should
I
be.
All right.
remember I remember in episode 13 you're like, ooh, who's that cute guy?
Who?
That's Yelena.
But
It
he
was
was
Florence
cute. Oh
Pugh.
my god, it was a girl. But
She,
like,
yeah.
I know.
All right. So what we have here, this is we have gotten the cover reveal for what is quite possibly the most successful indie published fantasy series of all time as of right now, and has been a big movement in the indie movement, which is the Bound and the Broken, and we are finally getting the final book in this series. And we have gotten the cover reveal, and he is starting work on this later this year. I'm pretty sure, and I don't know if you guys know, but these books are long. So he's probably going to take a while in writing it. I actually don't know about his writing pace because I haven't gotten to the series yet, but I've heard great things. And this cover looks dope as hell because there's a dragon on it. Adi, would you agree?
The cover, dope as hell. Dragons. You know what would have been better
Dragons.
if they changed the cover to a more cyberpunk aesthetic, maybe like
I
put
hate you. All
revolver.
right. So what we have. All right. Um, so but yeah, I love the green, and this is like one of the rare times where I just love green on a book cover. This just makes me want to read this even more. So I can't wait. It looks great. I can't wait to read the series because I'm gonna have some 5 big books. I've heard like at the beginning it's kind of derivative of other fantasy series, like and it just like progressively gets better and more original, which is kind of like Wheel of Time. So that's promising. It's Dragon Rider, if you can't tell. Look at a dragon, pretty dragon. But
Yeah,
yeah. Out of Prisha, what do you think about the cover page?
I think it's pretty good. I think it's
It's
really
cool.
good actually.
I'm
Yeah,
honestly not gonna lie. It's reminding me of that one book series.
Aragon,
No, not Tarragon.
That's what it's reminding me of.
The king of this that.
the Prince of Nothing.
No, 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 no.
Not Prince
And
of
it's not
Nothing,
the
the
Prince
Cruel
of
Prince.
Nothing. It's the Cruel Prince.
Okay, no, Prince of Nothing is a different series. Yeah,
Hmm.
R. Scott Bakker, everybody. Hi Slayer, but you won't get that reference. But yeah, uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. So I love the cover. I think everything looks really good here. I can't wait to read the series eventually. Uh, Risha will never because they are too long for her. As she will probably say if she ever sees them in real life. I feel like you would say that. Would you not? Would you not? And Arav is never going to read the series because Arav doesn't read, and Adi is never going to read the series because Adi is too busy looking in the mirror. Uh, just like Prisha.
Yeah,
That
So,
is
yeah,
true.
uh,
pretty
Okay,
much.
so next
Like
is
you know,
my
uh,
turn.
I have a mirror right. Hold
yes,
on, right there.
Okay, okay,
Prisha,
this is
Right
go
my
there.
ahead.
last topic, so I'm gonna like skedaddle after this
Hmm.
How did I know you were going to use that exact word?
because I use it a lot. Okay.
My
Oh my
goodness.
I've
god!
never. I
Finally,
can't recall.
To Your Eternity manga has ended. But like I haven't really been catching up with the manga because halfway through the modern arc, I just got so sick of the character, the girl. Like, girl, you're not her. Like, stop.
Hmm.
And season 3 is coming out. I am mega excited. I mean, I was more excited for season 2 because it had my favorite character. But like season 3, I'm not as excited as I was for season 2. So this is gonna be lit. I've been waiting. I love To Your Eternity. So like, no matter how bad the arcs are, I'm still gonna love this manga
Hmm.
because like,
Yeah.
yeah. Have
Can
you
I put
guys
in a
watched?
lore dump here? A Prisha lore dump or just a Bridge 4 lore dump as a whole. So if you don't know, we call our group Bridge 4. If you read Stormlight, you know why. But we had this little notebook we called the Bridge 4 book where we just wrote random shit. And remember,
All
We
right.
Out of
lost
Acid,
Yeah,
I think.
everything.
yeah,
Out of Acid.
yeah, yeah.
Out of Acid, I'm pretty sure. Out
Oh,
of Acid. And we just wrote random shit in it. And whenever I opened it, almost always the first thing I would see is just the like uh, whole page that Prisha had written, and it was just like why World Trigger and To Your Eternity are the best things ever, or something like that. And that is what I
Yeah.
associate this with. So if it is not the best thing ever, Prisha, I will send assassins after you. Okay, yeah, you can continue.
Okay. Yeah. Hmm.
okay. So what can I say about To Your Eternity? The concept is amazing. I'm not even gonna lie. I love the concept. I love the
Right.
animation. I love the art. Everything is just perfect.
Hmm.
And like, yeah, I had some issues with the modern arc, but that was totally personal. There's nothing wrong with the manga. I just like hated the character.
Oh,
And I hope she dies.
okay. Yeah, strong
What?
hate. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, but I know she's not going to.
Oh, that's.
Like
You hate like
she's so
Interesting.
annoying.
you hate like so many female main characters. Like I remember
Yeah,
you
because
hated
it's
that solo
always written
leveling one
so
too.
trash. Like, just now before this live stream started, I was watching Doro Hidoro. It's on
It's not
Netflix.
live.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Whatever. Whatever video of this, that. I was watching Doro Hidoro. Okay. And the girl who was introduced in the first episode, she's so badass. Oh my god. I love her so much.
Yeah.
She like there was this moment where this guy was like gonna attack the main guy, and finds out that his magic doesn't work on the main guy, and the girl comes and twists his finger.
Wow.
And once she's so laid back and her personality is so cool, and
Hmm.
she's the main character. She's not a main character actually. She is the
Yeah.
main character's best friend, but she is the character.
I
Okay.
sent you something.
There's another female character in To Your Eternity.
Yeah.
She's a villain. I'm not gonna say
Oh,
her name, but like she is so well written too. Like she did some like really heinous acts, but I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yeah, she's cool. Like she's
okay.
desperate, but she's cool.
Yeah, okay. It passes because she's cool.
What?
Oh, nothing. The heinous acts are okay as long as she's cool.
Yeah, exactly. See,
Yeah.
female characters, I don't know why they don't write them well. Like,
Mm-hmm.
why do they gotta be so reliant? Can't they like not be reliant?
Yeah, for real. Oh
Like
my god.
I was watching Devil May Cry, and I've read like the devil. I've seen the Devil May Cry playthroughs, and Lady is such a nice character. But then,
Mhm.
what did they do to her in the animated show?
My goodness, that is tragic.
People hate that show.
Yeah,
Bro, she swears like every two sentences. It's like she can't live
absolutely
without swearing.
disgusting.
Literally me.
Yeah, but you don't talk much. She talks a lot.
Hmm.
She literally doesn't talk. Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All
Swearing is
right.
such an ick. Like little, like occasionally it's fine, but
Fuck.
Sheesh.
All right. Out of.
oh, also I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Bye
Goodbye.
Bye.
See you
bye.
later.
But okay, let's
On
get
that
our
note,
next
I'ma head
quiz.
out too. I will see you
Yeah.
guys.
Wait. No, no, wait. Just wait. Like we have. You still have one thing to cover. Last thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Literally the
Okay, I'll
last
I'll,
speed
thing.
run
I'll
this. Okay,
return.
I'll speed run it. Okay, so Legends of Zelda casting rumors. This is for the role of Zelda, and the actor's name is Hunter Schaffer.
Schaefer.
I think Schaefer. Hunter Schaefer is what her name is, or their name is, because they are
She out of
actually
she. It's
fans.
her name is she. She's a she.
Oh,
She identifies as a she. It's she.
oh, okay, my bad, my bad.
Yeah.
She is
I mean,
actually
no, it's fine. It's
transgender,
fine.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's, and because of that, there's a lot of outrage on the internet, like, oh, why would you cast a transgender person for Zelda who's clearly a girl? And like the whole, there's a whole thing on that, and many people are defending the actor, saying that she like there's certain clothings for Link in the game where Link can wear feminine clothes in the desert. Um, it's part of the plot, but basically what they're saying is it's okay for the actor to be transgender because the franchise uh, is okay with it. I don't know. There's a lot of arguments going back to back, but I do think that she would fit really well into this casting role.
Plus, trans women are real women. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like I don't know much about Legend of Zelda, to be completely honest. I know like basic lore, and I've watched
Mhm.
like through of Breath of the Wild and forgotten everything. But first of all, she does look a lot like Zelda. That cannot be denied. And
Yeah.
also, the funniest thing is that a lot of people uh, who were who are angry about the casting now, before they knew that she was trans, they were like, "Oh yeah, that's perfect." So
Yeah.
yeah,
Funny.
that's basically
Yeah.
that's basically all they're doing. And well, uh, like I mean, how much does that matter? Because like it seems like most Zelda fans are like who aren't transphobic are pretty okay with this casting. I just don't know. Like I'm more concerned. Like, is she a good actress? I have no idea. I've never watched anything with
Yeah.
her. So we'll just
Yeah.
have to wait and see if this is even true, because it is just a rumor right now.
Hmm.
And yeah, there we go. And now with that, dun da da dun da da dun. The final news for this month, Adi, go.
So we have an announcement. Elden Ring live action is going to is going to be made by A24 Studios, and its director is Alex Garland. So Alex Garland, and he's been in the scene a while. He's written lot of books. He's written a lot of plays, and like he's directed many things.
Oh wow.
Like I think,
Crazy.
yeah, he started. The first thing he Okay, no, the first thing he wrote a screenplay for was like in 2002.
Hmm.
And okay, I can't find it in the wiki article, but he started directing like I think a few years after that. And
Yeah.
Hmm.
so,
What has he
oh, that's
directed
some.
again?
Give me a sec. We,
I
we
think he's
probably should
done
cut this up.
the adaptation of Jeff Vandermeer's book Annihilation. I think he did that with the one with Natalie Portman. I think that was pretty well received. I don't know how book fans view it. I think it's pretty
Hmm.
different from the book, but it keeps the book's spirit, is what I've heard. I haven't read or watched Annihilation, so I'm not really sure. I think he's done Ex Machina. So what I've gotten from that is
Yeah,
like
yeah, he
there's
has
some
done Ex
really
Machina.
yeah, I think he's done like some really unconventional, surreal stuff. I'm pretty sure is like the vibe I'm getting
Hmm.
from him. So, would you say that fits Elden Ring?
It
You've
does
played
like
it, right?
Elden. I haven't played it. It's like one of those few games that I refuse to play, mostly because like it's pure
It's hard.
torture. It's pure
Okay.
Oh,
torture.
oh yeah,
You,
yeah.
I think it's supposed to be
yeah,
one of the easier Souls games, right?
one of the easier ones, not the easiest.
So,
So it's still
yeah.
pure torture. I'm just not into that.
Hmm.
Contrary to
Uh-huh.
what anybody tells you, I am not into pure torture.
Hmm.
Sand and Blockta?
All right, so but I have a friend who plays Elden Ring. I would say the director they've gone with on this fits the vibe. And also, yeah, I'm curious to see what they're going to do on this because like I haven't done any research into like the story of Elden Ring, but I
Yeah.
What I know, what I know is like, first of all, it's like a really extensive world for a video game, especially because George R. R.
yeah
Martin had to work on it, as well as like I have seen visuals of the game. It is beautiful, so it will be really interesting to see how they capture that in like a film because like it is a beautiful game. I haven't
yeah
played
like
it, but like,
from like the game photo, whatever they
mhm.
call it. It's like on the Steam preview page. Just from that itself, you can tell it like looks amazing. Like you can see the silhouettes in the background, the trees, use the towers,
Yeah.
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Mhm.
So,
So I think that's about
so
it
you'd
from
say
me.
it's a good choice. All right.
Yeah,
So, everyone, thank you for watching Professional Bookworms, the worst titled booktube channel on the face of the planet. We will
is it?
smell you later.
We will.
See
Okay,
you
You
say
later.
all
my spelling
next
later. I'm